and you know this, there's a time when you're getting really fat, where you're like, I can still kind of, if every once in a while I just catch myself and I'm like,
if everyone squints,
you just stand up a little bit straighter. It goes away.
Exactly. But now I'm like, there's nothing I can do.
Yeah, the point in the fat where you start like doing this in your t-shirts, like to make them fit better.
Oh
yeah, it's like I don't need to go up a size. I'll just stretch it out. Are
we recording right now?
Have we started? Oh, okay. I'm glad we got this gold on tape.
Everybody needs to know. Stand-up's about being hot.
I keep seeing an ad for this fucking. Do you see this?
I get this guy too.
The shirt that like tightens that you wear under a shirt, and I'm like, at what point are you like, dude, just be fat, man.
Yeah,
just
all
be
I
a
need
fat
is
guy.
sausage casing.
Yeah.
My chick, when she's on the back of my bike, if hot girls walk by, she'll grab my shirt and pull it.
Oh, that's funny.
It gets so tight, and she denies it to this day. But I'm like, I fucking know you're doing that.
That's so funny.
That's so funny. No offense. I don't think she needs to pull it.
Yeah.
I think she
just pull it a little bit.
Sorry,
8%
ladies.
worse.
He's takeout.
Yeah.
All right. Wolfgang Hunter. Welcome back to What About Rob? Wolfgang Hunter is with me again, and we also have two of my most requested guests, by the way. I pulled a few times, and you guys are probably the two most requested. So,
Love an audience with bad taste.
Yeah.
Business.
You know, we like to have a show on while we do dishes.
Yeah.
And we're not really paying attention.
Welcome back to Background Noise with Robbie Goodwin. Ignore your wife while you do laundry with Robbie Goodwin.
Honestly, not a bad idea for a podcast, I would say.
That's all I do. I don't get these people who watch podcasts, but thank you for watching on YouTube.
Oh man,
I don't get like sitting down and watching it. I always like have to have it on. While
you know what it is? I don't even think it's about the watching. It's that men just watch podcasts through YouTube because we're like, it's in between like NFL videos.
Women
and shit.
do that.
Oh, Brendan Sagalow and Lev Fer.
No, women don't. Women don't watch podcasts on video. If you look at the stats, like YouTube is like 90% male, I think.
Maybe, I don't know.
How could they not with these beefcakes at the table? You know what I mean?
I guess so. Yeah,
I might have just made that up, but I'm pretty sure.
I've looked at my stats. It's like all guys on YouTube, and I assume audio all women. So thank you, ladies, for listening.
And any of the women that are listening to your show specifically, you don't want to.
It's also mostly children. Like, the biggest channel is Mr. Beast. That's for babies.
Yeah, it really is. It's just like throwing shit at the fucking at the YouTube. Yeah, I was watching like Mr. Beast videos, like how to get more followers. I'm like, none of this applies to me.
Right?
Like, I can't make any of this work for my channel.
Yeah. He's like, he has that video where he's like, if you give me one day, I can get you to 10 million followers in one day, and it's like. Yeah, dude, but it sucks.
Yeah, it's awful content.
Yeah, I won't be able to say anything.
It's also the budget for that is just insane. Like, when I used to work there, it was like $250,000 an episode. Now they're like.
You worked at Mr. Beast?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like a lot of the North Carolina comics just like wrote for him, and then they figured out they could do it with like ChatGPT. And
he asked comics to write for him.
Yeah, because one of his editors is a comic, so it's just like, can you hire people to come up with the video ideas? And it's like they're very like the more you shit on the idea of the channel, like the better your idea is. It's like, what if we just drove like a train into the center of the earth? They're like, yeah, it's genius. Whoa, we'll get $1 million right away to do
he's
that.
like fucking Willy Wonka or something, you know. Or he's It's it gets to a point where he makes so much money, then the channel is just about having a lot of money, you know. Like, what was it about before he had any money?
I think
he was giving like cash to homeless people. I think that was like his come up.
He started by giving cash to homeless
people. And then
he
he's like, I can do jigsaw games with them.
Because he'd like bet on like.
I've trapped a homeless person in a basement, and they have to saw off one of their arms. Tune in to see what happens.
Well, I love those videos too because they're like, we're changing a homeless guy's life, and then they give him like a makeover, and then after the makeover, they're like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
like, they don't give him like a job or anything.
It's so funny to be like, we're changing a homeless person's life and giving them a bunch of money because it's like, yeah, you're changing their life by making them OD on
They're just
for 8 hours.
Right,
you changed their life.
It's very funny to pimp my ride homeless people though. Like, we put a PS2 in this homeless guy.
So his earliest videos on YouTube are like Minecraft.
Oh, it's on Minecraft.
It's like Minecraft.
Really?
And like, give me 50 likes and I'll count to 500,000.
It's just Minecraft.
Dude, we gotta comb through this and see when he says the N-word because he for sure said
Y'all motherfuckers ready to see a master build?
Yeah.
His original name was Mr. Beast of the City. He was just a racist Minecraft streamer.
Yeah, I maybe that's just how you blow up. You just make a lot of money just streaming video games. Like, but now I'm a content creator, and then you just use that audience or something.
Well, his
That's
whole
crazy.
thing is just like try to get as mass appeal as possible, and that's just always the gayest stuff in the world.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watch it, and it's like watching it's like commercials I watched when I was a kid, just like shit at the screen and like whoa and like silly faces. I'm like, I guess this is what people like.
Well, some of the ideas too are like, man, the beta testing for whatever this final product was had to be like so illegal.
Yeah.
Like, they had one video where they had like a cube and they had a person from ages 1 to 100 in every cube and see who could like last the longest.
What?
Like,
What?
yeah, dude.
All right, it wasn't my
your
best
idea?
sketch.
yeah. Like, that's what happens when you bring comics on.
I was fucking hungover, dude.
Hey,
I was shit at the wall.
I think that channel is funded by the CIA.
Let's put Hannah Burner in a closet for a couple hours. I don't know.
We put my grandpa in a closet and he died.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Just like soy face, like 8 old people died during the making of this.
Spooned in a casket for 24 hours.
Yeah,
with
holy
the corpse.
Man. But I would love to be.
Hey,
Let's
YouTube,
go
today
with
I'm
that
doing
guy
a
first.
second 9/11.
Yeah. All right. So today, YouTube, we're gonna can we do another terrorist attack on the New World Trade Center?
We're gonna crash a plane right into the Oculus using an Oculus.
He would have enough money to do that.
Oh, absolutely.
A
yeah.
new 9/11.
He could probably be a Manson if he really wanted to. Just like have a bunch of like teens like do his bidding and like.
It is.
Oh, yeah.
It is. Oh, of course. Yeah. It's also very it's very weird that these content creators are going to be like the next like senators and stuff.
Yeah. Oh,
like
yeah.
a lot of these guys, like Jake Paul and all them, are like, I'm running for president. I'm going to run for president. I'm going to like, fix this shit.
Way to
and
take the
they're-
steam out of my announcement. What do you think I'm here to promote?
You wouldn't run for anything.
Yeah.
I am walking for president in 2020.
I'm laying down for treasurer.
Lev Fer is doing power walking for president, everybody. Lev Fer counting calories for president.
1.
I will post my lifts.
How's that going?
Pretty good. I gotta go
You're
work
still-
out after this.
Nice.
Dude, check that out. Check out the hammers, dude. Come on.
Oh, nice.
I don't want to touch you.
Why?
I don't know, dude.
Come on, you feel that.
okay. Ew. Ew.
I was really hoping
It's
Lev would
so
like.
wet.
I was really hoping Lev would like tickle me Elmo after you touched him.
All the biggest muscles are wet, dude. Everyone knows that.
Where are you working out?
You already know. Planet
Equinox?
Fitness, baby boy.
Oh,
Planet
Planet
Fitness.
Fitness.
Yeah.
Hell
There's one
yeah.
right by my house.
Equinox at those prices? No, thank you.
Yeah, Equinox.
What's Equinox now?
It's
I already know because I go there.
300 now.
Yeah, I got the
$300
worldwide
They charge you by the
membership.
pound.
Yeah. That'd be funny if there was like.
Then I'm getting a deal.
That'd be great if it was like health insurance, or it was like, all right, the fatter you are, the more expensive it's going to be to use Equinox.
The more likely you are to
bad
fuck
idea.
some shit up in here. I signed up for Planet Fitness for like $2.72. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, you can't beat that. This is rules.
No, I used to live by
Yeah.
Planet Fitness, and I actually kind of liked it. I was like,
Yeah.
it's great. Nobody
yeah.
actually shows up to the gym, and it's like very cheap.
No, same with New York Sports Club. Like it's pretty good. It's pretty cheap and blah blah blah. I wouldn't really know. I have been taking boxing classes. though.
Ooh.
Wow.
I went to 2.
Overthrow?
shit.
That's officially me taking
Who are you going to call out?
Lewis.
Yeah.
I made that
Not
mistake
scared of
before,
you
Brendan.
anymore.
Actually, if you call him out, he suddenly appears like Beetlejuice. So he's just gonna coming in. Did someone challenge me to a fight?
He's been sleeping under the desk.
Gotcha, bitch. I'm under the floorboards, waiting for someone to challenge me in jujitsu.
I would beat your ass, but the commissioner would never approve that.
I just think if I go to the gym, I'm really gonna like fuck something up.
Right.
Like every time I go to the gym, I'm like, am I doing this right? I have no idea. I have a growth on my arm. Like
Little form videos on YouTube in between.
I know, but I don't think I'm doing it right.
Yeah.
I
Come work out with me one day, and I'll show you all the shit.
We go through.
Don't you want this body?
Yeah. I thought we were going to work out. We're at a Wendy's. Yeah, I'll have a.
We're gonna work out in order.
Oh, did I say? I meant takeout.
Yeah. No, we're not doing 4 sets of 4. We're doing a 4 for 4.
a 4 for 4 split.
Did I say powerlifting? I meant the power menu box at Raising Cane's. Raising weights more like Raising Cane's, folks.
Sugar
All right, one
cane.
too
I
many.
feel like the
Yeah, sugar
litmus,
cane.
the
There you
litmus
go.
test for being in shape in New York is like if you're doing pull-ups and an old black guy's like, I'm just trying to get like you. That's like, you're doing good.
Yeah.
If like a guy does it to me, I will be done. working out
We're
forever.
just killing like a Baja Blast slushy, like best pre-workout in the game.
Is there any protein in this? I don't know.
It's like
But
We
there
have
is
a
tequila,
Baja
it's a
Blast.
cantina.
Yeah.
I bring a giant iced coffee to the gym. Just a
That's
black
crazy.
iced coffee.
God.
That's what pre-workout is. It's just fucking caffeine.
Sure,
but then you drink water at the gym. You do pre-workout, then drink water.
Do you drink water? At the
Well,
gym?
what do you think fucking iced coffee is? It's just water and fucking.
That most unhealthy thing I've ever
said. That's such an American view.
Ever
Yeah,
heard
coffee,
in my life.
it's water.
It's fucking,
yeah, that's crazy.
The ice melts. That's water.
That's
so I hear.
Yeah.
It kind of negates itself because it's like when you go like, oh, vodka soda, I'm hydrating. You know what I mean? It's like
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But like I said, I never wake up feeling hydrated after that. I'm never like, that fucking saves me.
But you can't chug iced coffee. You can't go like you can't like drop the weights and be like, oh.
That'd be a cool guy to be. You know what? Send that to Mr. Beast.
Yeah.
I chug coffee at the gym and look at the looks I got.
Yeah, cinnamon. I chugged cinnamon at the gym. Did the cinnamon challenge with a jug of it.
I'm just killing like a frappuccino in between lifts. That's where I get my power.
I pointed a loaded gun at my gym crush, seeing if she'll finally take my number.
Oh man, no, hit me up, Mr. Beast.
Do you film yourself at the gym? Are you guys like one of those?
No, absolutely
put a little film there. Want to see you.
My friend is, and he sends me the videos, and I'm like, what do I do with this information? Do I say,
brutal.
Good job, dude, cool?
I filmed the hot girls at the gym.
Yeah.
Nice, dude.
I think I saw you in a TikTok call-out video.
I love those videos where they're like, guys looking at me.
Yeah.
It's like,
Meanwhile, they're dressed in the hottest
Meanwhile,
outfits.
they don't know that the hero Joey Swole is going to emerge from the shadows and
Right.
basically call you a dumb bitch.
Yeah, wait, who's Joey Swole?
Joey Swole's like this rip guy that's like, how dare you make fun of that old man for doing his, like, he's just about promoting, like, positive gym culture, but it turns into being like, hey, bitch, why don't you stop filming yourself?
Yeah, it's still just a jack guy screaming at the gym.
Dude, there was a guy, I was on the treadmill, and, like, this old dude, like sat down on, like, a ledge right in front of me, and I just had, like, the hawk's eye view of his phone while he's scrolling, and he's, like, a 65-year-old dude in, like, jean shorts at the gym. Everything is like the biggest hits ever on like a 19-year-old. Just literally just OnlyFans whores. That's his whole Reels algorithm. And I'm just like, Jesus Christ. He's just like, and he would go through, he'd like see this giant pair of tits, click her profile, click her Linktree link, click the OnlyFans. I'm over 18.
Wow.
See the price and be like, nah, fuck that. You go back.
Wow.
And you keep going. So it'd be like 8 whores and then 1 Rogan clip. And then just keep going.
Damn, this guy sounds like he has a great algorithm. How do I get that?
Were you looking at me?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, mine's
we were in a
nothing
gym,
like
bro.
that.
No, this is just dye. It's not actual old. I do get that though. Like being at the gym and getting like fucking. When I'm at the gym, I'm like, I want to fuck something.
Oh, yeah. It brings the horny out of you. Also, like, every chick is like, oh my, you choose your crushes in the gym.
Oh yeah,
Oh
the
my
rosacea.
God, yeah.
I like seeing a lady with a sweaty with rosacea just came from the gym. Asshole probably smells. Pussy probably smells.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, you like that? You like the smell?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Oh,
You're a dirty dog?
dude. I'm a dirty fucking dog. I'll get right in
Hey,
there.
God bless you, man. That's
I was just riding down here today on the hog, and I was like thinking, man, if like a genie came out of a bottle and gave me one wish, I think it'd be like, go to NYU today for a year. Like knowing what you know now,
You pedophile.
and just like getting to fuck 20-year-olds.
fucking pedophile.
Oh, it'd be the
dude.
dream.
That's
dude.
like, if I could go back to middle school right now, these kids wouldn't stand a chance.
It does suck that you're like, man, if I knew what I knew then, what am I trying to say?
Like if I knew what I
had-
know now.
yeah, I'd be like, well, I can't go back, and I of course don't want to fuck preteen girls,
Right.
but
But I never got to fuck 16-year-olds when I was 16.
No, me neither.
exactly. I wish I knew. Yeah,
And it's funny because
but you couldn't even appreciate it at 16. You're not like this pussy's tight.
Yeah. Well, I was fat as shit at 16. But in college,
It's
I
like
was
an unboxing at that point. You're getting fresh pussy. That is just...
yeah, pussy unwrapping video. Send that to Mr. Beast. Oh, there's a Funko Pop in here.
I take that silicone and just wrap it around my fucking face.
Like at our age now, like 24 is the youngest you can dip, I think.
This
Yeah,
is
I
a
would
very
say
dangerous
so.
conversation that I don't want to have recorded.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So
As soon as the
why don't we
mics are off.
Why? What's your
move
counter
on?
offer?
Anything else, please?
No, I think if you're a gay guy with ample cocaine, you can go 17-year-old guy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
You're way lower.
I think gay guys are allowed to be
Yeah.
pedophiles.
Really, the
for
law
now.
does not apply to gay men, I think.
It's
and
too
not in general.
complex. Yeah, it's too complex. They're like, I
just like,
can't.
They somehow have gotten every drug
He's
illegally.
initiated.
Nothing more confusing than the Kevin Spacey trial, where it's like you're gay and there's a young kid that you're hitting. Just go free. Go free.
Your Honor, we find Spacey gay, so he's innocent. That's how he stayed on all the charges.
Yeah, it actually becomes that. I think we've forgotten why we're here, Your Honor.
I have found the ultimate loophole.
Yeah, he keeps doing Southern lawyer. Representing himself.
He also like had everyone that was suing him killed.
Yeah.
Like no one talks about that.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
That is weird.
It was like on some Real House of Cards shit.
I mean, he's smart to target gay teens because they were going to kill themselves.
Your Honor,
anyway
if I assaulted a PA on the set of Interstellar, which is technically outside of time and space, was he really 17 years
right,
old?
yeah. Mr. Spacey, stop turning to the camera and doing monologues. At this point, the judge didn't know what was up from left from right. House of Tards. All right, folks.
There it is. Is that the name of the podcast?
Yeah, House of Tards is the name of the podcast.
What the fuck?
That's why you were the most requested. That's why you're the most requested guest.
Like, we know the two biggest retards. We know who's perfect.
Yeah, it's just a guy adjusting his chair and a guy without headphones.
Yeah.
It's just the whole podcast.
Yeah, it's just an hour of going up and down on the chair.
I do love those videos of the retarded guys like figuring out how to use kitchen implements.
I haven't seen those. No.
Oh, it's like a dude being like, "Get the wooden spoon," and he gets like a fucking fork.
Oh, so he just doesn't know what's what.
Yeah.
I haven't seen
You're
that.
just at home
that's
like,
real?
"Ah, you
It's
fucking
real.
idiot."
Yeah. At least I'm not this fucking idiot. I know what a fork
That
is.
is like half the comments. It's like girls being like, "Oh, they're so precious," and then just old black guys being like, "Motherfucker's stupid as hell."
That's fine. There are. It's funny though. There are people with like special needs on TikTok, like rapping and stuff, and it's really bad.
Wait, you coming here to
And
promote?
They're called Send Daddy to God, and you can go to SoundCloud, and yeah, it really is like me, but and
on the nose.
all the
That's not Bobby
comments.
Sheehan, everybody.
Well, it's funny you say that. Like, all the comments are supportive, and when I post something like that, all the comments are almost similar. They're like, "Look at him go!"
Yeah. Great job, Brendan.
Yeah,
Great
yeah,
job.
yeah.
He's living his dream.
This just in: being a wigger is a mental disability.
My whole
You know
algorithm.
that's a slur. Anyway,
Yeah, that's true.
I got in
What, are you
trouble for
offended?
saying that.
Yeah.
No, I got a lot of comments
Hey,
on.
that's my word. That's our word.
yeah.
we can say it.
Brendan and I are both wearing matching.
Say it.
Streets of
We're
Philadelphia.
both wearing matching M&M shirts. So.
Oh, are you? Is
Yeah,
that a?
I got that at Mom Spaghetti.
And I've got
Nice,
M&M's on me.
dude.
Oh,
Nice.
folks. That's why we're House of Tards, everybody.
My algorithm used to just be like trans people getting kicked out of places, like in fights, and now it switched over to like old black guys getting pissed at little shit.
Dude, we should take out our fucking phones right now and go through our TikToks and see what the algorithm is, because
We're all just the old.
It's just 8 OnlyFans and 1 Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
we're all loud.
Yeah, we're all the old man at the gym.
Yeah.
We're like, haha, who could ever have that
It's
algorithm?
like, yeah, what do you have? It's like, women too. It's just all Marvel bullshit.
Should we open TikTok, go down 3, and see what your video is?
My phone isn't. I'm charging. I can't.
Also, mine wouldn't be
Oh,
that.
But you should.
I don't really go on TikTok that much. So it would probably just be stupid stand-up clips that no one would care about.
That's just your page.
It's just it's probably just my page.
What, are we not allowed to insult the fucking host here? Laugh.
I need to take a break.
You insulted me?
Welcome back.
I kind of want to be retarded now for the rest of the show.
Yeah, that'd be fun. How's your podcast? Oh, we played these great characters.
You know, my buddy said to me the other day, he's like, dude,
We're worried about you.
Well, that's a different conversation. He goes, dude, I swear, ever since I got vaxxed, I've been drooling way more. And I was like, that means before you got vaxxed, you were drooling a little bit.
Fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
He was
more.
like, that's serious. Like, thinking we'd all be like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Me
I
too.
love when people blame the vaccine for just obviously medical things they had before but didn't really care about.
Right,
You know?
and then they're feeding into it, so they're getting more and more like paranoid, and then it's happening more.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, look, Aaron Rodgers is down.
That's
You think
true.
that's a coincidence? And he's immunized.
Yeah.
That's true. He's
Come
on
on
the
now.
Joe Rogan.
Dude,
That sucked. That was
No, I
that
do
was
think
brutal.
the vax. Nah, let's not fuck up your algorithm.
Yeah. We're trying to monetize this.
We've already
everybody.
said retard, and you know, it's just being in this studio is fucking your algorithm. By the
Absolutely,
way,
yeah.
I hope you guys know this. I hope the producers and all the owners and Lewis all know this. That just being here has fucked our careers indefinitely.
That's why I green screen.
Oh.
Wow, that's smart.
My SEO is fucked because it's like from real ass podcast.
Oh yeah.
But the problem is
They're
our
like,
only
"Nope,
green
babe."
screens are like clan meetings.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So it's not really better.
Right.
Yeah, it's
kinda
like a
weird.
green screen for like a Planned Parenthood or something.
That's not a bad idea.
Or a library.
You should start having your
Flip
green
it.
screen be like hilarious.
Super woke shit.
Yeah, everybody,
Yeah.
we're doing the real ass podcast outside of Hogwarts
Yeah.
School of Witchcraft.
All right, everybody. Welcome back to the nice ass podcast with Lewis. Abortion should be fair and equal to everybody. There's just a green screen. It's just a nice picture of Kamala Harris behind me.
Dude, yeah.
Doesn't exist.
Use the green screen. Hey,
That
You
bitch.
fucking bitch.
use the green screen and add a guest and be like, and they like featuring Kamala Harris. She didn't say much. I think she was,
Still the
scared
funniest
of
green screen thing in the world we saw
Yeah.
live.
What was
we
it?
did his podcast and he uses a green screen and fucking Mike Racine came in wearing
yeah.
a green shirt and
I
it's
saw that.
really hilarious. And I'm actually kind of disappointed in you guys, not me. I could have done that. We should have done an hour.
I agree.
making
We
fun
should
of
have done that bit. We did it for 10 minutes.
It's
and
such
it
a funny.
still
I
was
saw
short.
that. I think on Instagram. And I was like,
Yeah.
that's the very funny visual
God
gag.
damn it. And it's just like Mike's just the funniest person in the world for that to happen to because
Yeah.
he's just so like.
Legitimately,
He would never
He
do a
hated it.
he would never do a goof like that. He's like, what? I look like a disembodied head.
yeah,
What
he's
the
like,
hell?
oh, this is so funny.
Oh wow. Oh yeah. Everybody
Now
laugh.
Deb's
Everybody
gonna get
laugh.
mad.
He was legitimately like insulted by us laughing at him.
And he
doing
finally at the very end.
You know,
he just
my
goes,
son loves this T-shirt.
That's a great impression.
Hey, I'm a mover. Everyone laugh at the mover.
Look at this fucking guy. Wow, I'm sitting the exact same way.
Wow.
Ugh.
God damn it! I was
I think I've
crying.
gained
That is so funny.
Dude,
Yeah,
he
look
got-
at this idiot.
Let's just play that podcast. Let's just watch Lev's podcast.
Watch how it's done.
That looks like a bad. Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Oh, so I'm a floating head. Everyone thinks that's so
Okay.
funny.
Dude,
Yeah.
finally the last slide, he's like, I don't even usually wear green.
I mean, that should have been fucking added to the clip.
Yeah.
What am I,
Nobody
fucking
makes
Irish
good
guy? I
clips.
don't
Yeah.
agree.
What am I, Colin Farrell? I'm a green guy now.
Yeah.
What am I, Shrek? What am I?
Do you guys have good clips for this show? Every time I do a fucking podcast, it's hilarious and it's fun and funny, and then the clip is always the worst fucking thing.
Yeah, we have good. Last couple have been pretty good. I
We'll
think.
see.
Yeah,
I
we'll
think
see.
I'm wearing a Hillary shirt. So
Cut to
I
the
think this
clip
will
is you
boost the
adjusting your
algorithm.
chair in silence.
And then just cut to a part where we're all like, we're retarded.
Yeah.
And
Kamala Harris is retarded. Mixing it all together.
Storm the Capitol, everybody. Let's do it again.
We just do a bass drop
raining
when I
there.
said.
What's that?
Just do a bass drop when I said wigger. It's like whoa 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 whoa.
Yeah. A fucking record scratch.
I'm just gonna bleep the W so it sounds like you said the N word.
Dude, you just said
I did a podcast and I said wigger, and a lot of the comments were like, "Whoa, what the
Yeah,
hell
that's-
is that?"
At some point, it became
Really?
like people started being like, "Whoa!" when you say it lately. I've noticed that when we were kids, it was not a slur.
it's
It was
worse
it was
than the
it was
N-word
like
now.
a funny joke. Like you were like, it didn't mean that.
right.
But it's just
But it
like
does
weird.
mean
It's
it
like
in
you
the
lose
same
that
way,
word, but now like also Indian guys can openly just be like light skinned black dudes.
Yeah, or or Asian guys who wear Supreme. Like they can say the N word.
I
but we
also
can't
think
say
like
wigger.
any rage towards the word wigger will make like black people be like, "What?"
Yeah,
like
yeah,
of
yeah.
course you're gonna take our rage to that as well. It's really stupid.
We were slaves too to Eminem.
Yeah.
To the Slim Shady OP.
we were slaves to
we were slaves to the
women
machine.
being mean to us.
You don't know what it was like to be laughed at for liking rap. You have no. You just
Yeah.
talking to a black guy. You
Yeah,
have no idea what
that's-
it was like to grow up like me.
We had to rise up in rage against the machine.
Yeah.
You know what it was like discovering new metal and everyone laughing at us.
Everyone stared at me when I got 50 Cent's album for Christmas.
Yeah.
Everybody
Oh, that
had
was
a
good.
green day, but I wanted a black day.
Everyone else was in a Blink 182. I was trying to. Yeah, the same.
Now
joke as
Fast
Lev,
and
but
Furious
worse.
movies are cool.
What were you gonna say with Blink-182?
I nothing. It was. I didn't make any-
Yeah, I was like, where can that possibly go?
usually I go somewhere. Here's the thing.
Shame you just felt. Nothing.
I'm a pretty quick guy, so sometimes I just say something, and then my and then
What a gay thing to say. I'm a pretty quick guy.
No, it's like usually.
Also, you are not. You just showed us that you're not.
Well, it's
what
just
are you
like-
gonna say with Blake?
Well, I'll go.
That seems like something he says on dates.
I don't
Like,
know.
I'm a pretty quick guy.
Yeah,
So-
because
so
I
you
only
know
last
why.
less than a minute, so
Yeah.
that's why I say that.
You know, I also wanted to try stand-up comedy. Everyone said I could do it.
Am I
I'm a pretty
premature?
quick guy.
Am I a premature ejaculator, or am I just very smart? You know, I'm very quick.
Guy's fast, man.
No, I mean
Yeah.
sometimes I can I'll just dive into a riff and then my brain will bail me out. But sometimes I just hit the cement, you know, when off the diving board.
And that's why
yeah,
Dalton
yeah.
Pruitt left you.
No, there's a lot of factors
Oh
involved.
yeah, you're talking to the king landed in cement fucking
Yeah.
thing. I'm constantly bombing. How is Dalton?
It's good. We've actually been doing some Zoom podcasts together the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
and he seems like he's better. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
so
That's awesome.
His mind is bright, but
Where is he now?
he won't tell anybody. He's like the Joker. Where he lives,
paranoia's
changes.
gone.
Yeah, it's gone.
You have to
You're
it's
just gonna
like
see him dip down behind the glass.
Yeah, he's like, surprise, motherfuckers.
yeah, he's
Just
been
falls
in the
through
attic the
ceiling.
entire time. That's fucking hilarious.
If you say Succession 3 times in the mirror, he appears.
Does he
but
love Succession?
when he went through one of his loops, he just kept saying Succession is the vaccine, which didn't really make any sense.
I gotta say, I got a pretty good suck session the other night.
Ooh, that's pretty
Oh, yeah,
nice.
dude. You were on stage.
Yeah.
It's a marathon.
What is it? This podcast?
Blink 182, folks.
I'm a pretty quick guy.
Yeah.
Just letting you know.
It's up there looking like Blink 350.
Yeah. Hey. That's pretty good. I should have said that.
You know, it's funny. I had that then, and I chose not to bail you
Yeah.
out.
Well, you know what? You know what, Lev?
I was like, pull yourself up by your bootstraps, Robbie.
Good for you, dude. Good for you.
So that was some
so
pretty
funny.
quick decision
Boys
making
gotta
on your
learn.
part.
Young blood has to learn.
Yeah. No, let him fail. Yeah. What are you, Mr. Miyagi, dude? Let grasshopper bomb.
I'm a
It's
staunch
the only way he
Republican.
becomes.
Oh, that's so funny. Did you guys see that video of the chick who's at IHOP and she's like getting her pancakes and she starts like dancing and then there's a girl behind her
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh
Pissed,
my
yeah.
God.
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen that. What?
Pull it up.
Pull it up.
Pull
Or
it
hey,
up.
we got that. Pull it up.
Like,
Comedy.
have you seen that chick at IHOP? It's just a video of me in drag.
Yeah.
Like,
we pull up a bunch of different videos of IHOP, and Lev is in the background of each one eating. We can't find a video at IHOP where Lev isn't in it.
It's the best place to mukbang. What do you want me to do? I remember there was an IHOP on a street called Battleground, and the next street over was called ACOC. So we used to always prank call that IHOP and be like, hey, is this the IHOP on ACOC?
Hey.
And every time the manager would be like, no. That was enough, you know?
That's pretty good. I have a. Is this it?
Look at the honking suckers on her fucking chest.
Oh hell yeah!
Sorry,
I think I saw her at Pine Bach Rock
Sorry.
Shop last week.
It was such an inside joke. Who's that for?
Nobody.
Those pancakes look so good. I didn't even realize there was a woman in the video. For
Yeah,
a
would
while.
you rather like get to motorboat her tits or fuck those pancakes?
Wait, what the hell? She doesn't even eat it.
Whoever's sitting across
I
from
love-
her is
I
just
love-
like, oh my God, think of her titties, think of her titties.
The girl in the background is very funny. She's like, "What is this bitch doing?"
Oh,
Yeah.
it's so.
No, she doesn't even hate the video. She just hates that she has bigger tits than
It's
her.
just
right.
so fucking cringy, and hey, to each their own.
And I
guess.
I'm going to bet she didn't eat that stack of pancakes.
Are you willing to bet DSI?
Oh yeah, let's do it. All right, we're sponsored today by Bet DSI. Hey, did that dumb bitch eat those pancakes? Put down $5.
I like the sunglasses.
You like this?
Yeah. What's
It's
going
covered in
on?
oil from my stupid hair.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Have you not shampooed lately?
You know, I hate shampooing. You're a hell of an interviewer.
thank you,
Questions
man.
like that. Jimmy Fallon over here.
Wow. So you don't fucking shampoo? Wow.
That's great.
The roots.
Can I
That's a
say
good
something that I thought, and I might be wrong, and then we'll get back to what were we talking about? Shampoo.
I didn't bring it up.
Can I say?
Yeah. So you
Don't put it on me.
That time you caught the stray, bitch.
Then we can go back to this interesting topic of how does Lev shower?
With a fucking power washer in a bucket. How do you do it? Also, if there's anybody who needs a shampoo, it's you in here, dude.
Fuck you, dude.
Brendan has completed his transformation into Gary Busey. Everybody.
Yeah.
Dude, Gary Busey looks insane. Can we pull up a video? Can we pull up a recent video of Gary Busey? Because he looks like
there's a recent video of Gary Busey that came out that isn't Gary Busey. This is how scary this shit is. It's an AI guy doing an impression of Gary Busey, and everyone's like, Gary's losing it.
That's scary.
Oh, maybe that's what I saw.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
See, I never get any of the good AI. I get the like TikTok AI where it's like a real like it sounds like an American guy's voice, but it's still like a Chinese guy typing in all the like the prompts. So it's like the channel for Sunshine Big Genius Time Fun. It's just like broken.
Hit the gong to get notifications.
Yeah, there was one video that was like and follow if you love your wife and family. This is retarded.
Watching your funny video while eating a fried Gila monster.
Do you praise Xi Jinping?
This is the AI
Is this
video.
the AI?
If you take 5 and you add 5 and you add 10 and you add 10.
That actually looks-
This guy's really good at impressions, by the way.
And through that,
I'm Gary
you can find
Busey.
something that's
I'm Gary
perpetual
Busey,
or
everybody.
something. Like you're drinking that.
Hey, you
coffee,
drinking
something
everybody? I want to
spiritual
see her.
about it.
That's actually better than he actually looks in
If
real
you
life.
look at something and there's nothing there, what's the difference of
I mean, that's
figuring
like, if
out
you
what
told
it
me
was
that's
in the first
Jason.
place?
Guys, we need term limits.
These are metaphors.
Yeah, he's currently the senator of California right now.
Is he
He's
really?
not freezing up.
Can I say something with the Jimmy Fallon
Yeah.
bullshit and kind of with Ellen? And look, I'm on the side. I'm a liberal. I'm a Democrat. I am on the side of blah blah blah.
No, you like sides.
I'm on the burnt ends of these
Yeah,
writers.
I'm on the brisket of the writers.
I'm right at the breast of the issue.
Maybe the thighs.
Yeah.
If I'm feeling decadent.
Look, we all love the Brussels sprouts, but I want mac and cheese.
Everybody's ignoring the dark meat in this country.
He's elected in a landslide.
But I kind of like everybody being like they're so mean and it's a toxic work environment. But it's like people are so unreliable and like you have to fucking be on their ass. And if you're a boss of this gigantic fucking show, you kind of have to be an asshole. Like the things that they're saying, they're like, he yells at us. You never know what side. That's what being a fucking opener is.
Right.
You never know what the hell. If you're like constantly opening for this headliner who's nuts, it's always going to be like, oh, what day do you get this guy on?
Yeah.
Right.
And you don't complain about it. You just go, hey, he's giving me
Suck it
fuck.
up.
He gave me the job. Like, what's so fucking bad about it? And people are so unreliable. You have to be on their fucking case.
Also, like, if you're writing for the Tonight Show, you're not funny.
yeah,
It's like that. You're not a funny person, and you're math funny.
I just think anybody who
Yeah.
has to deal with this shit and anybody who's complaining about it, go live in an apartment building in New York City for a fucking year.
Yeah, I'll take
He's
it.
an
I'll take the
Irish
job.
alcoholic. All the writers should be leaving with black eyes.
Yeah. I was.
Not hitting them.
They should be like, this show shouldn't even be happening. You shouldn't be on TV.
Yeah, the fact that there wasn't like any women backed against a wall in that fucking in that article. He's the greatest Irish man of all time. He's the most innocent Irish guy.
Robbie, you got to shoot a proper sketch of you being Fallon, but being like a drunken mess, like you're pointing at the board of like a vodka bottle. And
I want to do a sketch where it's like Jimmy Fallon, like being like, "Oh my god, that's so great! Hey, Monica, fuck you!" You know, I wanted to like where it's just
Every
the
time you
in-between.
address the roots, there's just a bleep. Someone,
Yeah.
Oh, sorry guys, I called you the N-word again.
he's like, guys, roots, and it's just a video of the movie.
Hey, Toby, I mean, sorry.
I just think it's fucking bullshit. It's like, you know, I think everybody is unreliable. You know, my super is unreliable. Everybody is like,
This is just all coming
taking-
back to your
This is me
super.
taking out problems I'm having with my fucking building.
Supersize me.
Oh, that's an insensitive fucking remark.
Hey, what the fuck? Oh, who said it? Hey, that's over the line.
You're like too
but you
fat to
said it,
know
Jen.
who said it.
all I'm saying is that you're just putting on a little weight, T. I'm just saying.
Hey, come on.
Maybe we go out to the Meadowlands and do some push-ups,
Hey, you tried jogging 3 times a week. It's hard. Cardio is cardio.
Anyway, but that's the things like the fucking late night.
You ran.
Don't
past
give
that
up on
joke.
it, man.
No, I want to make
Cardio
my
is cardio.
point.
Anyway,
No, I did my impression, but I want to get back to my point.
guy's
I'm more
quick.
than not being funny.
How's Robbie's show? The speed.
A lot of bombing, but he did it quickly.
You have to play the show
That's
at
like-
0.5
Yeah,
to catch everything.
it's like Ben Shapiro.
The show should be called Lighting Robbie.
speaking of which, I saw the Barbie movie. I don't know if it's already too late to talk about it, but I
Really?
saw it very recently.
What'd you think?
I thought it was really funny.
I feel like you dyed your hair to watch it on DVD.
Yeah. No, he saw it and he was like, "Ooh, I'm just like Ken." And then he dyed his hair. He's like, "I guess I'm not actually."
I'm actually him.
Yeah. I actually thought it was more about Ken than it was about Barbie.
It's the Ken movie for sure.
Yeah, it was
I think Kumi was saying that.
Well, unfortunately,
but
guys
like
are
in a
just
good
very
way.
talented.
I'm not like
Kumi also says a lot of things.
He's like, I was paying more attention to Ken, and not the black Barbie.
I was making sure there was no black Barbies, fucking Barbie, or black Kens. Yeah, I thought it was. I mean, Ken has an actual character arc. Barbie really doesn't. Barbie just kind of like hangs out.
She has a slower like arc, but I thought it was a very funny movie. I thought it was good. I don't know, everybody's always, but the whole time it's ruined because I'm going. People are complaining about this.
Mm-hmm. No, did you watch
it's ruined because you're sitting in the theater and there's like a joke you like, and then you just hear somebody like facts.
Yeah,
like behind you, and you're like, oh,
no,
cool.
I didn't get any of that.
Yeah, there'd always be like
that would suck.
I saw it in Williamsburg. I got the authentic.
You hear me behind you. I'm like, fags.
You're like, can someone get me some popcorn?
Yeah, you got to go see the Barbie movie in Harlem.
Yeah.
They're like,
oh shit, Barbie, don't succumb to the patriarchy. You know, just slay. Slay bitch, slay queen.
I saw Get Out in a black theater. That was like the most fun I've ever had.
Yeah.
Dude, every beat, the whole room was like, wah! It was like such
that's
high
right,
reaction.
that's right.
I saw Hereditary in a black theater, and they just kept going like the whole movie.
Really? Why?
Because in like the middle of it, she does something creepy. She goes like.
That's how Africans talk.
So then they kept then all the black people did it for the rest of the movie.
Oh, I thought you were being like just them being mad, like white ass movie.
Yeah, what the fuck? This ain't scary at all, man.
Oh, just kissing their teeth.
Yeah.
Shit, this is what this is like.
Man, black guys have so many
stop
cool
weighing that.
noises they make.
I've been watching a lot of like hood tour videos.
Oh
Yeah.
Yeah, they're very cool.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
like someone like. So what is that? Like someone like takes.
Just like there's a guy who's this like white fucking dude from Vermont who just goes into the hood and he's like, "Is it cool if I film you guys?" And they're like, "Yeah, man, it's all
I've
good.
seen
It's
this
all
guy.
good." And
He
he's
went
like,
to like Gary, Indiana.
dude, he goes to
the
like
whitest place you can possibly.
No, this
Well,
shit's
he-
black.
No, Gary's like one of the maybe the shittiest place in the country.
Oh, I didn't know that. Gary's just a very white name. That's very funny.
It's where the Jackson 5 are from, but like the middle
okay.
class like collapsed there
Yeah.
after they just like
Oh
left.
wow, Michael was their entire economy.
Pretty much.
Damn, that's crazy.
well,
Well,
yeah, it's
jokes on me, guys.
It's pretty cool. I mean, like he also goes to just abandoned places and shit, and like you know he's
Where's
going
he going? My shows? Did you hear me on stage?
That's pretty
Today
good.
we're going to Lev Fer's headlining show.
My God.
in Chicopee, Massachusetts.
It's been abandoned for years.
Hey, is it okay if I film you? Please, someone's got to. Are you industry?
Can you caption it?
Can you optimize for vertical and iPhone?
You're just constantly going, is this for reals or is this for
Yeah.
TikTok? Anyway, it's
Just
very
tag me in
interesting.
it, yeah.
It's very interesting.
So, yeah,
I
what-
get stuck on them, man. I'll watch. They're like 30, 40-minute videos of just them being like, yeah, you know, this is like where we live and no one's getting out and blah, blah, blah. We're just
Damn.
trying to get out. And it's like, I did not grow up with that at
Yeah,
all. So it's a
fair.
very nice little being like, oh, look at this, you know?
Yeah, I YouTube sometimes like
Much like this story, they're not going anywhere.
Well, you just like look at those people. It's like it would almost be better to be homeless.
What do you mean
in a
those
nice area.
people?
You know what I meant.
I love doubling down when someone calls you an accidental racist.
I like
My-
someone
my-
in
Did
a
I
Hillary
fucking
shirt.
stutter?
Someone in a Hillary
My dad's
shirt
white and
being
my
racist.
mom's Indian. That's double racism.
Be glad I called them people.
That'd be a good opener for you. My mom's white and my dad's Indian, so
Boo!
I'm very racist.
And then you go, your next comic coming to the stage. 'Cause
Yeah,
you're,
you just
you're
immediately-
hosting the show.
Yeah.
And you go, the checks are coming out.
Yeah, who's from out of town?
Quick, we need a girl boss podcaster up there. Stat. All the people are leaving. We need to move tickets again.
We need a 29-year-old to talk about dating, how dating is hard.
We need a guy to read a text conversation from his phone where he kind of won. So-
Yeah. Because, you know, when I go to
a dumb bitch, and I widowy owned her. I'm gonna headline MSG soon.
there's that Mike Racine impression. Yeah.
Wolfgang's funny. I didn't know he was funny.
Oh,
Yeah, I
don't
know,
say-
right?
Come on.
Let's give him a chance.
What do you
Because
think,
I've
you're
only
a
ever-
fucking vet? You're like
I've been working on animals a long time.
Yes.
I didn't know he's a funny guy.
Yeah, Wolfgang's great.
Thanks, guys.
And Robbie's
How to take a
quick.
compliment.
Yeah, I can bomb like the best of them.
And Robbie's not good, but he will talk over you.
Hey, why are we beating on Robbie?
Yeah, what the hell? I catch a lot of heat over here.
I'm sorry. I thought
he invited you here.
I thought everybody could get it. You know?
Yeah,
I thought that's kind of what this is.
Wolfgang's been catching no strays at all.
Yeah, a couple strays.
I
don't know what to do
I
with
can't
that.
do
What
it
is
to
that?
you. Yeah, I look in your eye. I get lost in your eyes.
Come on, man. Just call me a homo.
Yeah.
Are you always on? Is this like the podcast?
No, I just don't have.
I've like rotating regulars.
They throws me a bone every once in
You
a
play
while.
poker or something.
Yeah. You getting bored? You want to play a board game? It's like, what if we just played like shoots and ladders or rummy? What if we did like
two people can't play?
Can we do like tic-tac-toe or something? That'd be funny, right, guys?
Yeah, let's put a bunch of billiards on it and kind of make our own little thing.
Yeah.
What was I about? I was going to say
my thing about the Tonight Show also, not to loop back around, is I feel like that's how every single talk show host is, right? They're like nice on camera, then off camera like scream. That's like the stereotype.
Except for like Letterman and...
I heard
Letterman
Letterman
was a dick too.
Yeah, but Letterman is
Carson.
like a dickhead on the show.
Right. He told you who he was up front.
Yeah.
You ever
But,
watch
like-
that Conan documentary, the one that he put out after he lost the Tonight Show? Conan O'Brien Can't Stop. You guys watch that?
Oh, yeah,
He's doing
yeah.
like shitty music shows.
Yeah. Well, he's
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
like
He
he
has
kind of
some
like
fucking
bullies his
banger
staff
bands,
a
though.
lot.
He
What's
does.
that?
Conan?
Yeah. I mean, in a funny way. It's like it's one of those things where it's like, okay, you're doing a bit, but this is legitimately very mean. You know what I mean?
I heard Conan is like one of the best bosses to have. I
Oh,
heard he was
really?
like a real sweetheart.
I'm just going off this documentary.
Yeah.
And maybe he was just in a bad place mentally. But yeah, that
Oh,
tracks,
yeah. He was probably in a fucking awful place.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that was a funny scandal, which I don't think that would be a big story today if someone just like lost the Tonight Show, because nobody cares about the Tonight Show anymore.
They have a so if you go to Universal Studios and you ride the Tonight Show ride, they have like in the lobby while you're waiting in the queue, the suits and shit and like from every Tonight Show host, and they have a Conan O'Brien huge section, and I'm like,
Oh,
that's
wow.
fucking cool.
That is
They-
really cool.
You know, they gave him his flowers.
Yeah, they threw
you
him a
know?
nice. Well, he has the best
That
legacy
is
of all
cool.
those guys. No one talks about Leno anymore, really.
I don't know, dude. I fucking love Leno. Just as a dude, like that guy rules.
Oh, he has a great career.
He's like 80 and still he's like riding motorcycles from the 20s.
I just
all
wish
day.
he was
Like-
more like deformed from the
Oh yeah, I
accident.
forgot about
Yeah,
that.
he was really just his neck. I was really kind of anticipating like a Two-Face style.
I don't
Two-Chin?
know.
Two-Chin.
Yeah.
You ever hear Louis going back and forth with him?
Yeah, I saw it.
Such a great clip. He's like,
He's
Jay,
like, you don't look like a real fucking person, you know?
Yeah.
And he's like, if I told a sketch artist to draw you, they'd be like, what? No, fucking no, you know?
You
That
look
was
like
bit.
the moon.
You look like the fucking moon.
He's like, you know, he said this great thing. He's like, Jay, like, there's no person that looks like you. He's like, every time I'm looking at you, I'm like, I can't believe I'm like looking at you. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and Leno's like, yeah, but you're bald. You know, he was very funny too, but it was always just like so much less creative.
Leno
than
rules.
what
Bro.
Lou
I
was
think
saying.
Leno is my favorite out of all of them. Just like what he's doing now. Like who else is like Conan? What the fuck is Conan doing?
Conan has a
He has
huge
a podcast, like the biggest podcast.
Conan's going to Coachella with his daughter all the time.
Yeah,
Conan has a
I think
very
he has an
huge
HBO
podcast.
show that got delayed because of the strike too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he did. And yeah, he does like Conan Without Borders and stuff. He'll like travel.
Leno was. I think comics do like Leno because he never stopped doing stand up, and he obviously just likes doing stand up.
Yeah.
Like the Tonight Show is almost like a
Do you listen
a
to
day
like
job.
old Leno? And you know how they're always like, Leno was the guy, man. He was the fucking dude. He was the funniest guy. And then you like watch his like old
it's
shit.
not
It's
that
just
good.
like it's like premises that he just doesn't run
Yeah,
with.
I almost feel like Patton Oswalt like invented that. You know what I mean? Like pretended Leno was the guy because it's like a better narrative.
No, I think just back in the day, like when you're watching him go up in like the 80s and
Yeah.
comedy wasn't that evolved.
Right.
And you're still watching him like kill and you're like, oh, that guy's a fucking killer. He's always got new jokes. Like that's just, I think
Well,
that hype carried.
Yeah,
him.
and he did this thing, and I'm sure we all know about this, but he did this thing where he would go up to clubs and he would give them like $100 and be like, "You can keep that if I can go up for a couple minutes, and if I bomb, you can keep that."
Yeah.
And they're like, "All right, yeah, why not?"
Nowadays they just be like, yeah, you
take the
bombed. I'm
money.
keeping the
Yeah,
even if you killed.
Not for me.
Yeah, I didn't really love
Same
your stuff.
strategy ruined my fucking life.
Now I live in Gary, Indiana.
Yeah, only past comics get their money back.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna have to charge you another $25 if you want your
Yeah.
set.
Lev's accountant is like, "You lost $10,000."
Like, you know how the road is.
Gotta spend money to make money.
He's
baby.
like, I'm working out new stuff. Now, why'd you give him $100?
You know, 5,000.
You're gonna take it dead. Fuck it, yeah.
Look, yeah, you do that, and you're just like, what do I want to talk about?
All the best have lost millions getting there.
Look, I found this great guy who's going to do my captions. He goes all across to abandoned streets. Yeah, I mean, I guess so. Like, yeah, so yeah, it's like Leno. Everyone was like, he was the guy in the 80s.
Yeah,
or
everybody
whatever,
said he was the guy. He
and
like
went
slept
milquetoast.
under the stairs of the Comedy Store. Very cool shit.
Oh yeah, he hid in a closet to overhear a meeting when they were talking about him and Letterman.
Well, that's a little fucking crazy.
That makes me think he's a psycho. And also, no one has that many cars unless there's something mentally off with them. You know what I mean?
How did he know? How did he know to go into that closet? Where he's like, where are they having the meeting? In that room. Can I go in that room for a second?
Hey, I think I left my coat in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I left something in that closet.
The secretary's like, yeah. We're going to start our meeting about Leno and Letterman. Okay, just so you know, Leno has been in your closet for like just 20 minutes.
R. Kelly's singing about it.
I don't know.
Is that a giant chin?
Yeah, there's a massive hole from the chin.
Yeah. They're like, we can use this.
Is someone asking if
Leno kind of sucks, right?
Yeah.
Folks, have you seen this?
Yeah, someone asked if we've heard about this from the closet. What the fuck is going on in there?
You just hear
hearing about
you're like
this.
the contract. They're like, "What if we offered you like $2 million?" And then from the closet, you're just like, "It's total booth." They're like, "What was that?"
They go, I think I'm going to give Jay Leno $10 billion. You just hear from the closet, oh my God.
Can they see me? Can they hear me?
Now this is the only way I can come.
Who's in there?
Did they hear him?
Who's in there? Come out.
Jay, it's our anniversary. I don't want to have you wait in a closet for an hour.
I did want to circle back to imagine Jay Leno as Two-Face though after that accident. That would be so good.
Instead of Jay Leto's garage, he's got Jay Leto's closet.
Yeah. He's flipping a note card.
Yeah, he's flipping note cards like, there's no justice in this world.
Heads, I tell the setup. Tails, I tell the punchline.
You had to die the warm-up guy. You live long enough to see yourself become the, villain.
You want to
that's
know
so
how I
funny.
got these cars?
You definitely thought of all those punchlines like
While you
5
guys were
minutes
talking,
ago.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. He's
That's
the
what I
opposite of me. He's
Right.
like, let me
It's like,
wait in the shadows and bide my time.
You
and
go,
then
But
say
that's very
something.
good.
we
That's
go
good
through a
strategy.
whole different fucking thing.
Yeah.
And we go, I'd like to go back to that idea of...
what gave it away? The tenting the finger.
Yeah,
you're like-
yeah, you were like a CEO. Like, if we could circle back.
Yeah, and you only thought of
Guys,
two, which
I'm
is
just,
hilarious.
I'm just quick.
All right, now you turn on me too.
No, I
Turn on him. You got to.
No, I'm not going to turn on Robbie. He's
You're
You're getting out choked by a fucking Indian, dude.
Oh.
Hey, you gonna fucking do that? All right, well, now
No,
we
I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, just Robbie's knows that I'm wearing the same outfit from yesterday. I haven't
Yeah,
done it.
Are you?
Yeah.
Did you get laid last night?
Yeah.
Nice.
Did you?
From my girlfriend.
Yeah, he definitely went. He could have changed clothes. He just thought the shirt was funny.
Yeah, I would have worn my
It is a
girlfriend's
funny
crop
shirt.
top.
I was
Yeah.
actually happy you dressed up.
Oh,
Hey,
thanks,
thanks
man.
for dressing up. All right. Is this strike gonna fucking end? Because it's like now it's a month longer.
You
than
guys
the
get us.
last
We don't
one.
work in the
Are you
business.
kidding? Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I
do
assume
not care.
You guys are doing better than me. I'm like anyone above me in the business.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm-
like, so what are the agents saying?
Yeah. I don't know. I heard it's supposed to go on for a little bit longer.
be a
But Bill
while.
Maher today just announced that he's bringing the show back, and everyone's
mad.
calling him a fucking scab.
But
because
then
he is.
They all
That's
did that
crazy.
the last time, right? Didn't they all?
Well,
like
guys,
Conan.
you
I
know,
think there was
everybody's
a
a
little
scab
bit
but me.
more.
Yeah, I'm
You
not.
know
yeah.
what? Jon Stewart kept doing
And
the Daily
Conan too.
Show,
Yeah.
but they were writing it. They were like, "I'm just gonna write it." But I think
Bill Maher said he's not gonna.
I don't know.
write anything.
I mean, if Conan did it, that sucks. But like, if
there were great
fucking-
episodes. I remember he did an episode where he just like spun his wedding ring and like tried to see how many spins he could get.
I rescind my that sucks then because that's hilarious. But-
Honestly, it was like some of his best episodes because just Conan being funny and improvising, and it was like very funny.
Yeah.
I remember that.
I just think like his whole thing was like, I'm a news show,
Right.
Like the Daily Show's a news show. You should probably like have me keep going so we can talk about this.
Right. Yeah. Maher too. It is
Anyway.
an election year, you know, when you think about it. But
Yeah.
it's like, do we need Bill Maher's commentary? He has Club Random.
Well, he said he like in his little fucking tweet, he was like he also kept like patting himself on the back a little bit. Can we
Yeah.
bring this tweet up because I don't want to just be talking shit.
Yeah.
Okay, I want Larry.
The world
Larry to be
needs
like,
my voice. Okay.
Kyle Dunnigan does a really good Bill
I
Maher.
know his is like perfect.
Okay, all right.
Bill Maher's like, Brendan, haven't you been patting your back?
Patting my front, my back.
You've been patting the seat.
You like Paddington Bear over here.
Yeah, oh, Paddington.
That's more like who's that guy? Fuck, Dennis Miller.
Oh yeah.
That sounds like Dennis
okay.
Miller.
Chuck.
Okay, babe.
Okay,
Who the fuck's Dennis Miller?
that guy
from,
that
like
said
SNL.
Michelle
That's another guy that used to love in the 80s and 90s. He was like the first alt comic, honestly. 'Cause
Yeah.
he was like really
Alt-right.
pretentious.
I
Yeah.
thought I was the first all comic.
All right.
Yeah, you're alt. I don't know.
Okay. Wow. This is a long.
Actually, Def
this is a
Jam
long
was the
discussion.
So we don't. Okay,
It's very funny.
He goes,
Bill Maher pays for
real
Twitter.
time is coming back. That's not bad. Real time is coming back. Unfortunately, sans writers or writing. It has been 5 months. It goes back to my voice. It has been 5 months, and it is time to bring people back to work. I'm not going to read this whole thing, but the writers, you see, like there's points where he's like, but they are not only,
Despite some assistance from me.
despite some assistance from
Right.
me, he says, I will honor the spirit of the strike by not doing a monologue, desk piece, new rules, or editorial. The written pieces that I'm so proud of on real time. You don't even really have to say
Yeah,
that.
there's something wrong with Bill Maher, I think. He's another guy that's like,
I don't know. Maybe I'm just talking
He's also
shit.
his whole thing is just like, I'm gonna bang a bunch of porn stars.
yeah.
Like
That's cool.
Yeah, he just hires escorts, and he's apparently like a weird little dude. and he's
Yeah, I
just
heard he
like-
goes to like sex parties or something.
That tracks.
Yeah. Which is like, who wants Bill Maher to show up at their orgy?
But he's like 65. and he's like,
new rules.
New rules. If you see my penis, you have to suck it.
Also, but it's just
Put
like,
2
I-
condoms on.
being a rich atheist though kind of just sucks in a concept.
of course.
Yeah.
Because it's like, if anybody should believe in God, you should believe in God. You fucking failed your way upwards to
Right.
success.
Yeah,
that you
that's
should not have
true.
attained.
There's such
Right.
divine intervention with him because he's not particularly funny at all, right?
Oh, his stand-up is atrocious.
you watch
He's a
New Rules
horrible
is
stand-up,
terrible
man.
if you watch it.
Yeah.
What
I
if
mean-
Louis Back was a faggot? You
Yeah,
know, like,
New Rule: HPV is not an STD.
Dude, remember when he said like house N-word and then
Oh, yeah.
Ice Cube came on the next day and was like, so why'd you think that was cool?
yeah,
he had
he's like,
Ice Cube on to like roast the. It was
Yeah.
such a.
As if Ice Cube
one of the-
also hasn't done like 20 Disney movies since.
and like
I
went on
know.
Tucker recently. It's like I love.
But
it.
it's
He's
like out of all the
get me
people,
Ice Cube, the king of the black people.
Yeah, it's like out of all the people, it's Ice Cube. It's very funny that that was probably one of the worst moments for white people.
Yeah, that was
I think
tough.
that was a horrible moment for white people that some guy had to be ashamed on his.
I thought it was
show.
slavery, but whatever.
no, this
Oh
was
yeah,
worse.
well that's one of them. Sure. Yeah,
yeah, but this hurt my feelings. Fuck. Yeah, I think maybe just because Bill is like a liberal too, like he's catching a lot of heat for like scabbing, right, or whatever.
Well, him and Drew Barrymore, right, are scabbing.
Yeah, but is that
how
scabbing?
the
If they're,
fucking
I guess they're working
cracks-
for the studio.
I'd like to bury more dick
Well,
in that lady.
Yeah,
fuck yes,
there we
dude.
go. Maher, I hardly knew her.
I mean, yeah, it's just cutting them out. It's like you're like, even if you're cutting out the parts that like the writers are using, you're just that's still effectively cutting them out. It's like, no, don't worry. It's like they don't have jobs to come back to. We got rid of those segments. It's like,
Right.
yeah. Okay. Cool.
But Bill Maher without writers, is that going to be any good? Is this going to be the panel, right?
Bill Maher with writers.
It's
is
not
bad.
good.
I know.
now.
I guess it's like,
What
maybe
are
it
you
should just
talking
be the
about?
panel. That's the only good part of the whole
He
show.
has all the confidence of like a wine drunk mom.
Yeah.
It's like his whole energy.
He definitely is like Xanaxed out too.
Let me tell you something, Sarah. It's
I
like-
don't like you hanging out with those boys.
You know what I hate? Cancel culture.
But they really have to burn down the Target.
yeah. Look,
That's where I do
I
my
voted
shopping.
for Joe Biden, okay? But I'll just say this. Yeah, he is like the white guy in Get Out, kind of. Speaking of Get Out, I voted. Look, I
If
voted
I was
for
in his
Obama
studio
2
audience,
times.
I'd want to get out.
Oh,
You
me
know what I'm
too.
saying?
Jesus,
Wow, you're really willing to put it all on the line today, huh?
I think we all have. This is a
Nobody
hostile environment. We're all throwing stuff out here, guys. Yeah, I don't know. I think they're all gonna come. I don't know though.
Just TV is so bad.
Who watches TV
It's just
anymore?
bad.
It's not bad.
There's good shows. Like HBO's crushing it, but like
That's TV.
I
Netflix
heard,
is TV. We're in like
it's
the
on my
golden
laptop.
era of TV shows.
I heard HBO Max is the highest cancellation rate, like 30% or
Really?
something. Yeah,
I
which
thought
is
it was-
crazy because they have the best shit. I think.
yeah, HBO clearly has the best stuff.
The lowest was
Yeah.
Apple TV, which was surprising to me. But I think most people subscribe to Apple TV don't even know they're subscribed to
But
it.
they have one of the best shows on Apple TV.
Yeah, Severance.
Oh,
is
Severance is
Severance
great.
is so good.
That's been off for
Yeah.
like 2 years, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the strike.
I heard that they were having a lot of problems too before the strike. I heard like the writers room were like at each other's throats for some reason.
Cool.
Yeah, pretty cool.
That's
That's how
fucking
great art
cool.
is made.
Is
Jimmy
Severance
Fallon.
not like a shittier Succession?
No,
No.
you're
No.
thinking of Billions.
Why? Because both words start with S?
Severance is like a mystery.
Wait a minute. Wait. You telling me it's Succession isn't Severance?
These are both business words.
And Breaking Bad is not Bob the Builder?
I'm still on Sopranos.
Now the Sopranos start with the, which is a T.
It's
So,
Breaking Bob.
You tell me that's not Teletubbies and the Sopranos ain't the same thing? I'm the guy who thinks all alliteration is the same thing.
The son is like, she was a hooah. A little son baby.
You know, I initially didn't want to watch The Bear because I thought that was code for some sort of gay stuff. But then I figured out it was about food, and it is now my favorite show.
The Bear, I heard, is very good.
That's a good show.
Ted
The Bear is
Lasso.
gay, yeah. The Bear
We
is
got
gay.
Ted
You know,
Lasso
I got-
right now.
You know what I hated about the fucking Bear? I made it like 2 episodes in, and there's like they write in like this 16-year-old black chick who comes in, and she's like a genius,
Oh,
of
yeah,
course.
yeah,
So like
yeah.
all the other characters, like they
That's
go to
what you hated about it, you fucking...
no. But like this is writing like this drives me nuts. Where like the guy like forgets to buy something at the store, and he's like, "Fuck, I forgot to get it." And of course she's like, "Oh, don't worry, I knew you'd forget, and I bought some." And I'm like,
Oh.
"All right, I'm out." That would never
Right,
happen.
Something that
right,
would
right,
never
right.
happen.
Never happen.
Yeah.
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 And of course she's like,
Bad writing.
this guy who's like a 3-star Michelin chef is like, I can't figure out how to keep this restaurant afloat. She's like, well, I put together a 300-page business proposal for you today.
Yeah,
it's
you're
like
right.
crazy.
That is really corny.
It
now
is
that
the
I think
it is
about
like the shitty. It's a show for retarded people, genuinely, and I love it.
Yeah, it's a fun, it's just
sucks.
like a fun watch, you know. I mean, but you're right. I didn't even realize that.
People just want to look at that guy be hot and go fucking chef, and that's it.
Oh,
That's the
yeah.
whole show.
Everyone,
yeah.
it's just people being like, I could cook that. You know,
Yeah, it's
There's
so
a guy
good.
on TikTok that was actually being dragged because he like started rapping and he started doing like the AAVV and
Who
everyone's
looks like him?
Huh?
He looks kind
He
of
kind of
like
looks like him, and he does this thing where he's like, "Ladies, let me tell you something," and he is holding a knife and he's cutting nothing. He's just going like this. He's like, "Ladies, if your man has, gives you the ick," he like talks
Oh,
like
God.
a TikTok
Yeah.
guy. It's really brutal. And then everybody was like, he got like millions and millions of followers, so he started rapping. And he was doing, because he talks like, "Hey, what's up? How you doing? I'm white," kind of guy. And then when he's like, "Yo," he does AAVV or whatever it's called. And everyone's like, "Who the fuck?" And he's just being dragged. And he kind
That's
of looks
very
like you,
funny.
actually.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
No, he does not, dude. He has like blue eyes. He's a pretty little boy, dude.
Okay.
Look him up.
Little-
Look
he looks
him up.
like the guy from The Bear, which is what I thought he was. I thought that guy was just, oh, this guy's gonna tank his career doing this. I thought it was
Yeah.
the same guy, but I don't know. It's the ick.
There's a lot of guys that look like the Bear. I
Yeah.
feel like.
I just don't like anybody though that talks about the ick because I do believe that's just an invention of the Chinese government to lower Western birth rates.
The ick.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh my
Yeah, it's
God.
totally
I mean,
just-
what are we talking about here?
Yeah.
It's like that's like.
Well, I
the-
mean, there was always a word for it, like turn off.
Right.
It was like, that's a turn
But
off.
TikTok's being like, you know what? Women need to
trying to
be
weaponize it.
choosier and pickier.
Also,
you know?
It's just
also
like a
say
Chinese.
the SP in the front of the word.
What is it?
Oh,
Don't be a pussy.
Oh, that's funny.
silent D.
No, I think like
spell for
content
shit.
like that of like dude, comics doing content like for chicks about like dating is like
Oh, yeah.
the gayest thing you could ever do.
Yeah.
It's like mind-blowingly gay.
They
It's
make
like
so much money. They make so much
Yeah.
money doing
it's
it.
selling
check
your
out,
soul. That's
it's
all it
selling
is.
your
Check
It's
out
like-
Matt Rife on Joe Rogan.
Well,
everybody.
I see one of those guys every time I see like cute guy comedy. I'm like, that guy's got a couple rapes under his belt.
Oh,
for
absolutely.
Sure.
Bro,
yeah.
comedy for
Dalia was
women?
the ultimate, right? He
Yeah.
was like, girls don't give a fuck, you know? And everyone's like, hell yeah. You know,
Dude,
girls
pizza's
really like
fucking
Dalia.
delicious, and they're like, I like pizza. It's just, yeah, it's just
Oh my
the most,
God, he's so
brain
funny
dead
and cute.
bullshit.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
like
brutal.
and that's a lot of. I mean, but you know what? It always works. I mean, I go to a lot of shows, or you go to a lot of comedy shows, and you just see so much dating material. You know, it's a
Sure.
lot of dating stuff.
I mean, most
but I guess it's
people
universal.
are,
yeah.
not very good. So it's like kind of a mix between the same
take one-
5 guys.
Take one goddamn risk in a joke. Like it blows my mind when people are like,
Yeah?
I'm just gonna be successful.
Yeah.
Right.
Why don't we
Without
watch
ever-
some Lev Fer material and see how
Pull it
many
up.
risks you're taking?
Pull up my rape joke.
We got the speediest and the riskiest guys in
It's
the
just
building.
5 like fat guy destroys feminist. Fat guy destroys
No, I don't do
feminist.
clips or anything anymore.
Yes, you do.
No, they're all gone.
You got rid of your
I
clips.
got rid of all.
Why?
I'm writing a half hour from scratch. I'm gonna tape that and then
Nice.
release it.
And release it? Oh.
I think this all. Well, I actually heard DeStefano say some advice Louis gave to him, and he was like, just only put out your absolute best stuff that takes you years to make. He's like, that's the only way it works. Like,
yeah, I think that's kind of dated Louis advice though, because when he came up, that's
I never
true.
dated Louis.
Yeah, hey, but yeah, that was because I think when Louis came up, it was different. Where I think now it's just you have to keep putting shit out. Unfortunately,
I don't think you have to do anything that you don't want to do.
Yeah.
I think if you want to like do that way, that's the way to go. I think if you want to be someone who puts shit out every day, that could be the way to go. I think you can flow in and out of that. I do that. I'm like, I gotta remind people that I exist, and then I'm like, I really have to actually be working on stuff.
I guess more that's what I meant. I think there's no one way that it works for people.
Yeah, it's like
there used to be more rules. Like you got to work on your type 5 for the tonight. That's what people said when I was coming up when I was in Boston doing stand up. Everyone's like, you got to get your Letterman 5. I'm like, how old are you? You know what I mean?
No, but I do believe though that like your heroes. You know what I mean? Imagine if like Chappelle or somebody like you were just seeing like a clip from them a day.
I don't worship false gods.
No gods, no masters.
No, but you know what I mean? Like you should only see you should see them in a special, and that's it.
Right.
Like, that's how you should see your favorite comedians. Like clips out of that.
But then there are people who are making very good money and having very good careers, putting shit out all the fucking time, selling out comedy clubs and shit now because they did that.
Yep.
So it's
but will that like? Here's the thing. I think that doing it the slow way is the only one that might lead to longevity. That's my suspicion.
Maybe.
I think doing it the other way is like you'll probably have a better career today for the next 5 years. But I don't.
That could be what you think right now.
Yeah.
It's like all just a fucking.
This is all my suspicion.
Journey.
That's all.
You can have that where you're
My
like.
suspicion is there's a lot more ethnic people doing comedy.
Yeah, what's that about?
Thank God. Am I right, folks?
Yeah.
Like if you're releasing, if you make do your half hour, put it out, and then it may not do what you want it to do, and then you're like, and now you're like, I don't want to spend more time, or I don't know. It could be down the road. You could be like, let me just fucking put this shit out and see what
Racine had
works.
the funniest tweet. Is like, I wish that when I had started comedy, somebody would have just told me this is for black people. So great.
Because I hate being around them all the time. I wish I'd been I wish I took that job at that pizza place. All right. Well, that about brings us to an hour. We're going to do a Patreon. Feel free to stick around if you want to or not.
Hell yeah.
Sick.
Oh, we got to do yours, right? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where are we doing it? In the other room?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
No, we're gonna clash.
Yeah. You guys do a podcast over there, and me and Wolfgang.
I know we haven't showed any unity during the entire podcast.
I know. It almost.
I feel like we've let each other hang up to dry while we were in the
You guys are great. You guys are
Hey, that's what being a New York comic's all about, huh? Zing, zang, zoom, zah. Just tearing each other down. Not building anybody up.
I just told you guys did a great job.
Yeah.
I'm just
you abuse them up front, and then you make them feel better at the
Always abuse them. I mean, what are we doing? What are we going to be nice to each other? This sucks.
No, it's funny to be mean.
girl, yes.
I'm just kidding around. What do you guys got? Anything to plug?
When is this coming out?
Tonight, I think.
Tonight. Then Saturday, I will be doing a live. We're doing a live Here's the Scenario in the Algonquin Arts Theater in Manasquan, New Jersey. So if you're in New Jersey, come on out. It's going to be really fun. We do stand-up. We do a live podcast.
I hate to interrupt you, but you got an alert from Amazon.com about new movies coming out on your Apple Watch.
Well, I'm glad you ruined the momentum for that. We never got back to the shampoo.
That's what it is. It's like,
and then I know, September 28th, if you're in Seattle, I'll be at the Hereafter. Please come out headlining. It's going to be fun. Yeah, that's it. Tickets at BrandonSagalow.com.
Here's the scenario. You gay.
You're gay. I got nothing. Hey, at Lev Fer on Twitter.
We are. I haven't announced this yet, but I guess we'll break it here. We're doing our first ever The Lev Fer Show live podcast at the Stand. I think November 16th or something. Nice. So look out for that. It's going to be a ton of fun. That's also what they call me. And at Lev Fer and Friends at the Stand every month, we just had Shane Gillis on. We had David Tell.
Wow.
Ari Shafir. A lot of big, hilarious people. So check that out. That's once a month at the Stand. Follow me and check out my show here at Gas Digital, The Lev Fer Show.
Nice.
And that's pretty much it.
I love those guys.
The best.
I'll be in Chicago next weekend judging Roast Battle. I've got a couple other shows. Check out my social media for more. And oh yeah, subscribe to the Patreon too. We have bonus episodes.
Hell yeah.
And shit like that.
Yeah. This comes out tonight. You said.
Yeah, I think so.
All right. So if you're not doing anything on Saturday, I will be. You want to see my tiny penis? I'm doing stand-up comedy naked. For the Naked Comedy Show. Yeah.
Is that like Billy Procita's thing?
Yeah, it's Billy's thing.
Yeah.
That guy's still alive.
He's
I know.
still alive.
He's alive and naked.
He's alive.
He asked me to do that show.
He asked me too.
It's fun.
Really?
It's like
Is
a
it
lot of
fun?
it's a lot of like twisted, like not like like
That's what they call
Chelsea
my
gay
penis.
guys, but it's like
Twisted.
into puppy play gay guys. So they're pretty.
It's a
chill.
lot of perverts who read
Yeah,
the New
they're
York
perverts.
Times.
Are there any like? Is the audience naked too?
Some of the freaks up in the front.
I think
are
this is
naked,
just
the
a
first
freak
two
show.
rows
Yeah,
you have to pay more and you can be naked.
Why are you doing this? You're a funny guy.
I don't know
you
anybody
don't need to do
I
this.
don't know anybody. I'm not on.
Don't
anything.
do this, dude. Just
I have to.
keep your nose to the grindstone. You'll be all right.
Yeah, and maybe
Somebody-
I get it. This might lead to a show with clothes on.
No, it leads.
I
to
asked Wolfgang the same thing. He's like, I just need to do a good show.
I need to do a good
Leather
show.
used to walk in and go,
It's
if I'm completely naked by the end
$75.
of this, you keep the 100.
You know what? All right, here's my plug. At Wolfgang-Hunter, if you want to keep me from being homeless, send some money there.
Yeah.
On Venmo. I
Bro,
don't
you're
do
getting
cash app.
naked on a show because you're that broke?
yeah.
We're all broke, but I'm not stripping.
How much does it pay?
All right, we met some comics who are bordering on homelessness and have to do.
You know what? If
naked
I was a
stand-up
girl,
comedy.
this would be cool. This
No,
would be
it
cool
wouldn't.
and brave if I was a girl. And everybody would be like, you did such a good job.
If only an unfunny girl comic would have to do that. I mean, they'd all be doing it. But
Before you funny, I say successful.
Before
Yeah,
you go
successful.
out, are you pulling on your dick?
Oh, it's
before you
battle
go
mode.
out?
There's no hope, dude.
Yeah,
dude, don't do this.
it's gonna shrivel up into your
Genuinely,
body.
don't do this. No, I've never seen a comic do like one of the naked things and go on to have any success.
Yeah,
Ever.
it gives a whole nother meaning to comeback.
Hey.
Oh, not
There we
comeback.
go.
What am I trying to say? Callback. God.
So
damn
yeah,
it.
go check out Wolfgang at that thing we told him not to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's probably at least one hot girl on the line.
I wish that fucking joke.
There
made
won't be
sense.
any hot girls. I've been to shows like this. It's
It's
like
all
3
gross
naked
dudes.
bald dudes in the back, like freaks, man. Like people with my build, just fucking. Oh, dude, I'm telling you, don't do this. Like, here's your problem: is no one knows you, and so they don't know if you're funny. But I saw you today, and you're a funny guy.
I appreciate. Please tell people so I don't have to do shit like this anymore. Acting like I'm so excited.
Dude, cancel. I'm telling
You
you.
saw me
cancel.
look at my phone and look at my plugs and be like, oh, fuck.
There's nothing to gain here. People are just
it's
gonna look at
naked show. You're like, okay, well, I have nothing.
Yeah, I'm one of the perv formers.
Yay.
Also, like, you're not gonna be able to work out material. Nobody's ever done a naked show. And be like, that's productive.
Are you writing jokes about your cock?
You have
and
to
balls
put
and
your
stuff?
notes in your ass. You're like, what else?
Are
What
you
else?
are you writing jokes about your dick and like you have to?
No, I had to give it back to the guy who owned it, but I had a fake gun, and I was initially, before he asked for it back, I was gonna take it and point it at people and be like, "Don't look at my penis."
That's crazy. That's crazy, dude.
There was that.
Better not look.
The guy at the Comedy Store. There's that famous picture. He's got a gun, like aimed at the crowd. from
Oh,
the
that
stage.
guy,
yeah.
that guy was like,
Yeah.
he posted on the anniversary every year. He was like,
Oh,
10-year
that's,
anniversary being banned from the comedy store.
Yeah, he was
that
like, I had to
guy's-
up
he's
the
like a-
blower on him.
Was that guy's name Go or something? Oh, I forgot his name.
Yeah, it's one of those
Some-
fake names. It's like him
Like
too
Cheetah
silly.
Johnson or
Yeah.
some shit like that.
Him too
Yeah.
silly.
Yeah, Vegeta Gohan Goku the third.
The comedian. All right. Thank you, everybody.
Oh, I wanted to keep talking
Wait.
about that.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
no,
go
bye
ahead,
bye.
go ahead.
Goodbye.
Bye, bye everyone.
That's crazy. So when